I'm Brian Chadwick, your senior movement coach, and I've been sharing the methods that keep guys and gals like you moving, healthy, and strong, well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Today I want to show you a test. It takes 30 seconds. No equipment. And in a study of over 2,000 adults, the score on this test predicted who would still be alive 6 years later. Better than almost anything else that simple. It's called the sitting rising test. Sit down on the floor, stand back up. That's the whole test. What matters is how you do it. Before I show you, let me tell you why this matters. Researchers in Brazil, this was published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology, had 2,002 adults, ages 51 to 80, do exactly this. Sit on the floor, stand back up. They scored it out of 10. You lose a point every time you need a hand, a knee, or an elbow for support. Here's the number that should get your attention. People who scored below 8, meaning they needed more than one hand or knee to get down and up, had 2 to 5 times the death rate over the next 6 years. 2 to 5 times. Now, why would getting off the floor predict something that big? Because this one movement quietly measures everything: leg strength, hip flexibility, balance, and body control. The same 4 things that decide whether a stumble becomes a fall. And the CDC says 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls every single year. Falls are the #1 cause of injury death in your age group. Not car accidents. Falls. And there's a harder truth inside that number. If you fall at home and you can't get off the floor, everything changes that day. The fear of that moment is why so many people start moving less. And moving less is exactly what makes it come true. But here's the part of that study nobody puts in the headline. This score is trainable. Strength and balance respond to practice at every age. The research on retraining shows lost function comes back in a matter of weeks when you work at it. Your score today is a starting line, not a sentence. So let's do it. 2 rules first. Rule 1. Put a sturdy chair right next to you. If anything feels risky today, the chair is your spotter. There's no shame in the chair. There's only a starting point. Rule 2. Socks off or grippy shoes on. No slippery floors. Here's the scoring. You start with 10 points. Cross your feet if you like, and lower yourself to sitting on the floor. Every time you touch a hand, forearm, or knee down for support, subtract 1 point. Wobble badly, subtract half. Then stand back up, same rules. Hand on the floor to push off, -1. Knee down first, -1. That's a 10. Almost nobody starts at 10. Watch the common version. Hand, knee, that's an 8 and then a 7. If that's you, listen carefully. That is not failure. That's the most useful piece of information you've gotten about your body all year, and it cost you 30 seconds. Pause this video and try it now. Chair beside you. I'll wait. 8 or above. Your foundation is good. Your job is to keep it. And I'll show you how in a minute. 5 to 7. You're in the zone where the study starts flashing yellow. The good news, this range improves fastest with training. You have the most to gain of anyone watching. Below 5, I want you to do 2 things. First, tell your doctor you'd like to work on strength and balance, and ask if there's any reason you shouldn't. Second, come back here, because everything I teach starts exactly where you are, at the chair. Now the part that changes the score. 4 movements. 10 minutes, 3 times a week. Every one of them is a piece of getting off the floor. 1. Chair sit to stand. Sit tall, feet under your knees. Stand up without your hands. Sit back down slowly, 3 seconds down. The slow part is where the strength gets built. 10 of those. 2. The half kneel. Hold the chair. Step 1 foot back and lower that knee to a cushion. Stand back up. This is the middle of the floor get-up. You're rehearsing the exact skill. 5 each side. 3. The hinge. Feet hip width, hands sliding down your thighs. Push your hips back like you're closing a car door behind you. Stand tall. 10 of those. This teaches your hips, not your lower back, to do the lifting. 4. The practice get-up. Once you can do the first 3, put a cushion down, go all the way to sitting, and come back up, using the least support you can, with the chair right there. 1 or 2. That's all. You're not training exhaustion. You're training the skill. One warning, and it's the most important thing in this video. In a year-long study of older adults who started exercising, 14% got injured, and 70% of those injuries needed medical care. Almost none of it came from effort. It came from technique. Knees caving on the way up. Backs rounding on the way down. Form is not a detail at this stage of life. Form is the whole game. One more thing before you go. Form is the whole game. So get a second set of eyes on yours. This is Brody. Text him a video of your sit to stand, right from your messages, and he'll text you back exactly what to fix. The knee cave, the back round, the shallow rep. Like having a trainer in your pocket. The first form check is free. Link below. Do the test today. Write your score down /date it. In 4 weeks, test again. That number moving is how you'll know everything I just showed you is working. I'm Brian Chadwick. Keep moving. I'll see you tomorrow.